You know, there's a variety of reasons that people play Hypixel Skyblock. It might be, you know, for riches, for prestige, for escaping the never-ending threat of society and all that it entails, and trying to find the means to escape by escaping to a block game that it demands 99 million hours of your time devoted to it just to reach the end of it, that is perpetually getting longer and longer the more the admins keep adding updates. Yeah, we're going to be investigating that today. Basically the question, why do you play Skyblock? Now, I think to some degree, the question kind of originates from, how did you even discover Skyblock? Did you watch a video of people spending billions of coins and you were like, man, I want to do that too? Did you look at somebody's island and you were like, man, I want all of this and more? Or did you look at the grind and you were like, wow, I want to play an MMORPG that takes 8 million hours of my time? Like all good studies, we need to have kind of a sample size, something to measure, something to kind of have some data, because, you know, graphs make me look smart or anything like that. So I think the most logical thing to do is to literally just go into lobby 1 and literally just ask, like, why do you play Skyblock? And of course, we're going to tack on asking for a friend, because, you know, we don't want to be, you know, somebody that associates with that kind of life or anything like that, right? So based on my question here, we have a grand total of some answers like lowballing, buying tier 11 fishing minions, selling redstone minions, selling ruby drills. So that's kind of giving me a good understanding. So most people play the game to lowball and to, you know, sell redstone minions and buy the other minions. Buy and sell minions and lowball. That seems to be the most common answer here. I think we should just start at the beginning here and observe the natural wildlife of new Skyblock players, taking in, you know, the sights and sound of a brand new world, thinking to themselves, oh man, I'm having so much fun, you know, mining some coal here. I'm already Skyblock level 1. It's just truly amazing getting the lazy miners pick. Like, it's just a really nice experience. But, you know, and then you come over to somebody like me where you have level 325 and it's just absolutely ridiculous. You're just scarred by the mental torture of this game. But, like, it's nice. It's very nice to see people, you know, humbly going about their lives, unaware of the, I guess, torture that is to come. You know, for them, it's a simple life. Like, it's literally just, they don't really see it as an MMORPG. They see it as more of like an adventure, you know, something to just kind of go around and also get one shot, I guess, in the process. You know, we all gotta start somewhere, and for some people it starts here, you know, in the deep caverns. Despite the fact that this place is completely useless, it's fine, you know, they're having fun, they're enjoying the game. I mean, look at this, they're literally cooperating. He has a Mine Affinity Talisman on his head. That's not how you're supposed to use that, but you know, it's fine. That just childhood innocence of not knowing, like, what to do in this scenario is just like truly amazing. We need to aspire to be like these people. They're playing the video game for the sake of playing the video game, to have fun, kick back, relax, enjoy some Minecraft. Oh, look out, oh, I couldn't save him. I'm terrible. I'm a terrible human being. What has this game made me become? Don't worry, I'll save you. There you go. You're safe. No. Don't let that take you to. There you go. You're safe. Nope. There's another one. You're good. I'm saving you. I even got some miner boots here. Yes. Continue along your merry way. Have fun. Don't let the mob stop you. Don't die. No, okay. He took some damage. I was a little bit scared for him there. However, on the complete opposite side of the spectrum, we have the people that just grind the game to see the meaningless numbers go up. Take, for example, people in the park just sitting here grinding foraging, you know, equally is the same, you know, not a care in the world. They're devoted to just, you know, grinding up the meaningless numbers. Like, even though there's going to be a foraging update that's probably going to add foraging 60 and foraging 50 is going to be, you know, way easier to get, it's still fun, you know. They're driven to get their foraging level up, watching the meaningless numbers go up, and, you know, there's something wholesome in that. And despite the fact that what they're doing in the grand scheme of things is literally like one of the most useless things you could do, because why would you not want to commit your time to something like dungeons or Kudra or anything else that is, you know, more of a multitasking grind? Instead, you're just gonna commit to one thing. You know, that's fine. I sound like I'm roasting this guy, but I'm not. You know, he's enjoying his life. Timmy2984, a prime example of just someone who is scared of me for some reason. I didn't do anything. I'm sorry. Okay. Continue about your day as normal. And, you know, some of us, if not all of us, are kind of driven like him. I mean, in the grand scheme of things, he is staring right at me. We are all driven to just watch meaningless numbers go up. I mean, that is the whole basis of our Skyblock level. We just want to see the meaningless number go up and, you know, potentially change color and that type of thing. But he's still staring at me. What in the world? And then, like I said, we move over to these guys, the multitasking grinds. You know, we got combat XP, bestiary, dungeon, class average, money for normal players. Like, there's a whole lot of stuff going on here. So, you know, dungeons in the grand scheme of things are really good grinds. And to some degree, outside of course, you know, making the meaningless numbers go up like all Skyblock players, they're just here, you know, for the fun of it, because there is obviously a lot of skill when it comes to dungeons, especially the people that are running the higher floor catacombs like Master Mode Floor 7 or anything like that. You know, they're running around, moving their heads like this, AOTVing all around, you know, getting the secret in the most random, bizarre locations of all time, breaking blocks, stonking, all that type of stuff, you know, uber sweaty stuff. And to some degree, and I could say this to some degree myself, it's just very satisfying, you know, doing that, like just running around and like, okay, like, oh, there's a secret here, stonk, 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 secret here, stonk, stonk, stonk. Like, there's just something really satisfying about being, dare I say, robotic, I guess, just going around and just not mining, but, you know, collecting secrets and doing skill-oriented tasks like this. Like, it just makes you feel like a boss, you know? Like, it's just very entertaining doing that, especially in comparison to foraging, where all you're doing is just, you know, running around left-clicking on trees. There is something, like, genuinely rewarding being, you know, a skillful player running around and not falling into the thing right there, and also collecting Scarf Studies, I guess. Bravo. And that brings us back to here, where of course, like the rest of the, you know, Skyblock world or whatever, we all seek the meaningless numbers and that type of stuff, except the numbers that these guys seek is not, you know, Skyblock levels like the rest of us, or dungeon class average numbers or whatever. They go for the purse. They have thrown away all of their life choices and time and whatever in gaining the most amount of money possible. You know, they're here lowballing 505 mil purse. They're here to gain as much items as possible. You know, they're here for the greed. They're here for the corporate. They're here for the capitalism and all that type of stuff that, you know, involves Skyblock, kind of, sort of. And they're just here, you know, for a good time, trying to get as much money as possible, even though to some degree that's not really how you play the game. But, you know, they're having fun, and like all walks of the world here, you know, they're all having fun, and they're all pretty valid. You know, people play this game for different reasons, and that's the case study we're looking here. Now, me personally, why do I play this game? Well, of course for the content, but no, that of course wasn't, you know, always the case. I did genuinely enjoy playing this game, and, you know, I still do from time to time. But once you work your way up in the ranks, I'm saying it like I'm, you know, end game or anything like that. Obviously not, okay, don't destroy me in the comments or anything like that, but I'm reaching the point where, you know, there is, you know, not too much, you know, oh wow, exciting new things to explore and discover, because in my terms of progression, all I kind of have to do is just, you know, dungeon, Kudra, basically kind of hypermaxing the game to finally be done with it and never have to play it again. So obviously that kind of, you know, childhood, you know, lust for adventure has been lost, unfortunately. And, you know, of course I still get some dopamine here or there from time to time, like, you know, maxing out a pet or doing some long grind, or especially, you know, nowadays, you know, uploading a YouTube video, because not only does it provide content, of course, but it's very fun, you know, making YouTube videos such as this one. And, you know, honestly, as long as you have a reason to play the game, that's, you know, all you really need. And of course, there's certainly more niche reasons for playing the game, like either having, you know, the best items in the game, or having, you know, a max pet collection or something like that, or I don't know, collecting exotics like some people do. None of these are exotics. Or, I mean, I guess you could technically count these, the old farmer boot colors, but that doesn't really count, because I guarantee like 50% of the player base has these. But you get what I mean. There's a variety of other more niche reasons to play the game, but those are just, I guess, some other ones that I guess I should include here. And of course, I didn't forget you, the rat enjoyers. I do know that you enjoy, you know, the rats. This is your sole devout purpose in life, just, you know, running around with the rat pet, or the pig pet. You know, I don't judge, or the armadillo, or any of the other rideable pets, except for the horse pet. If you enjoy the horse pet, you're weird. Why would it not be the skeleton horse? Anyways, yes, I'm slandering the horse. Don't judge me. But anyways, that was my case study into why people play Skyblock. If you enjoyed whatever this video was, then, you know, feel free to leave a like and subscribe. That would be greatly appreciated. And, you know, maybe we can have a bit of a discussion as to why you play Skyblock, to further my case study that is definitely going to be published to a scholarly journal article site or anything like that. Anyways, this is just a bit of a fun video. I kind of wanted to make a video that wasn't, you know, so progression based, but of course more things to come. I have one very exciting in the works, but that'll be once I finally get back to my setup after this very long vacation that some of you may or may not know. And yeah, anyways, I'm gonna stop my rambling now, and me and my little pig here are going to go about into the sunset, into the moon starry night sunset or anything like that. Anyways, I'm gonna stop my rambling. I'll see you in the next one. Take care.